125, aka Louis JM, and I'm here coming to you from Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. That's right, I'm back for another go, see what's been updated, and believe it or not, this is basically my 40th birthday present, even though my birthday was on May 25th. Still, my family, my sisters, Pete and my brother-in-law, they arranged it all for me so I can enjoy it. Of course, this is happening around the same time as the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween. So by that time, it's going to be this part will be temporarily closed off to anyone until like say 6 o'clock or 7. So let's just show you around what rides they have and see if it's still good, which I'm pretty sure it is. Of course, back there is Main Street, though I can't show you all of Main Street because they're still currently doing this parade. But it's still the same thing you remember from the past video. But by then. And of course, you gotta have classic Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse over there. Cute. So let's just check out the park and see what we can do. Of course, you can't have Disney without the ever classic Cinderella Castle. Never get tired of that place. So let's make our way to the first part of the park, like before, Adventureland.
It will, because there's a lot of work there.
Oh, well, believe it or not, this is my family.
Oh, hi!
Hey!
Are you videoing us?
Well, I'm doing my YouTube channel tour, so.
Hey!
Hey Pete, say hi.
Hello.
So I'm just gonna do a quick tour around here and then I'll get back to the hotel to get ready.
Okay, have fun.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
That's my sisters and my brother-in-law. Alright, moving on ahead. We're entering Adventureland. Now this is basically based around, of course, adventure. So, and it does have some unique rides, some classics, most of them are classics at least. So we're going to check out each ride. Of course, they have some of the backdrops for the Halloween. One of them here is 2,000 Leagues Under the Sea. A good classic one. Then we have the Swiss Family Treehouse. Used to be the Tarzan one, but they kind of switched it back to the classic.
Dennis, you think you can finish the Caruso House?
And of course, straight ahead is one of the most elusive ones, the Magic Carpet of Aladdin, which has those famous camels that spit out water. Which, believe it or not, they used to have been part of the parade. A parade back a long time ago when Aladdin was a thing. And of course, it's kind of like Dumbo in many ways. Strangely enough, the Epic Mickey, the original Epic Mickey games, has these carpets, which is kind of weird because most of the rides in the game are mostly defunct or update or old school. And of course, over there we have the Jungle Cruise Expedition, exotic Jungle Cruise by the looks of it. Now, I haven't seen the movie starring Dwayne Johnson, but I've been hearing a lot of good things about that film, so who knows? I might check it out one day. Of course, we have here the tiki bird place. I couldn't see the sign now, but hey, It's cool. And of course, straight ahead is the ever so classic Pirates of the Caribbean, the updated version with the with its Jack Sparrow and all that. Which, funnily enough, Disneyland Paris was finally able to update their Pirates of the Caribbean. I seen one YouTube video there, so that's quite elusive. Okay, now we're about to enter Frontierland, which is mostly Western themed. Of course, straight ahead you can see what used to have been Splash Mountain. Unfortunately, it's closed off because they're renovating it for like a new ride, which is pretty much based around the Frog Princess. It says here Tiana's Foods. I don't think that's the actual name of the ride, but by the looks of it, they're still keeping the whole Splash Mountain vibe, but it's gonna have a bit of a redesign with the Frog Princess. Too bad I won't be able to ride this ride because it's still under construction. However, I might check out YouTube to see what this thing has. And of course, straight ahead is the ever so popular Big Thunder Railroad, which still is going on to this day. Always a good classic under my occasion. I really like it when they have like different sections here. You have like an adventure thing based around pirates and stuff, and then you have cowboys in this area. They're gonna and if we continue walking on ahead, they also have like this have Liberty Square, which is mostly, well, while it does have the Hall of Presidents, which I never really go on because we want to be sitting watching multiple presidents. It does have one specific ride that is extremely popular. So popular, in fact, that they had two movies. One that featured Eddie Murphy, which was, I got to say, hasn't aged well. But another one that is much, much better. Once I get to it, you might know what I'm talking about. And of course, you have multiple meet and greets from all Disney characters. What's up, man? All right, we're slowly approaching Liberty Square. Straight ahead is, of course, the Hall of Presidents, as I mentioned before. Then what we got here, the Mark Twain boat ride. What? Do they call this the Mark Twain boat ride? I don't know much, but I believe they do. But we are already reaching the most famous one out there. Here we go, Riverboat Landing. That's what it's called. Makes sense. See over there? That is the elusive Haunted Mansion, which is kind of inspired the 2003 version movie. The newest movie, of course, takes place in what looks like the setting from the Disneyland version. Still, it's still impressive, on my occasion. I haven't gone on it yet. I am planning to go on it on for the festival because Halloween is the special time, and this is the center of all Halloween rides. Huh. Let's see this beauty right there. All right, making the journey. We're entering Fantasyland, where they have all the rides right here. We have the Entangled Meet and Greet, I guess. Over here we got the Peter Pan's Flight Adventure, Peter Pan's Flight, and of course everyone's I don't want to say nightmare fuel, but when people grow up with this ride, it does resemble nightmare fuel. The It's a Small World. Kind of not my thing. Not anymore anyways. Here's the Peter Pan's Flight. And that's like the most extremely popular ride out there. Right now it's 15 minutes, but I'm pretty sure it's longer in the past couple of days. Of course, you can't have Disney without a merry-go-round. And here's the Disney's Philar Magic, one of the unique 3D attractions out there. And of course, that's the Cinderella's castle back there. Back there is Princess Fairy Tales Hall, another one of those meet and greets where this time you'll be meeting all the princesses. Coming straight ahead is, of course, the Seven Dwarfs minecart ride. One of the things they took from the Big Thunder Railroad and made into a Snow White. Not that it's bad or anything. It's actually kind of entertaining. Unfortunately, I couldn't get on it because of let's just say the lines are long and trying to get on it is going to be a hassle. It doesn't matter. At least it's fun. It's fun to see. I think back there is the Winnie the Pooh's Mini Adventures. Never gone on that myself. And then we have this, let's just say the Beast's Castle, which is mostly a restaurant. Big time restaurant too. Looks like it's empty now. Huh. Didn't think that. But then again, it is closing time, so almost because of the whole following aspect. But hey, who am I to count, right? Of course, making our way, we're entering another area. When we walk past Gustone's Tavern, we enter Little Mermaid's Voyage. Now this is kind of reminiscent to the whole Haunted Mansion aspect. You ride down, you go underwater, you re-experience most of the tales of the Little Mermaid. I went on it today. I haven't been on it last time, but I was able to do it today. And yeah, definitely has that unique feel to it. I mean, I did watch the classic cartoon, though the live action, I tend to avoid those live action adaptations because you can never grow tired of the classics. You really can't. I mean, seriously. Why you wanna revamp them into live action? Like some as a form of nostalgia. I'm just only saying. I'm only saying. That's all I can say. Of course, coming straight ahead, we have the little kid section for the kiddies in Disney. This one is, of course, Storybook Circus, which has pretty much the same aspects from when I was here last time, but they do have some rides that were once located in Fantasyland, only to be here in this little circus act. Of course, one of them is the Dumbo's The Flying Elephant ride, which is pretty much looks like 2 now. Has that always been there?
Okay, you can go in the souvenir shop.
I might have to look back at that, because I really don't know. Then over here we have, of course, the Casey Jr.'s Water Blasting Adventures. And of course down ahead is the Sideshow, which has the meet and greets of Goofy, Donald, Daisy, and Pluto. Oh, Minnie, actually. And of course, you never get tired of this bad boy right here, the Barnstormer starring Goofy. While it is pretty much a kid's ride, at least it has its moments. I got a feeling that they're going to be closing off pretty soon. It's going to be that time anyways. And of course each section, well, a few sections, is connected to the railroad station, where you have a train moving around back and forth. Really fun, actually. Really, really fun. Though it does look like we're approaching a specific ride that is becoming extremely popular. And by doing so, we need to enter one more land. Tomorrowland. This is mostly futuristic type section where you have like a few certain classes, but you can see down here is something a little new, and as you can see, pretty exciting. Okay, we're just about approaching this area. Of course, you have the classic Space Mountain for the which is by far the best out there. But over here is going to be the newest best within the Tomorrowland area. Tron Life Cycle Run. Now, I've seen both the original and Legacy, and I always enjoy those because of course they had the arcade, the Glen Arcade. But as you can see, this is mostly kind of takes off from the whole Disney Hong Kong ride. They moved it here so they can have people in US experience it. I don't know if it's in Disneyland. I know they put Star Wars in Disneyland, and of course you have the Avengers campus, which we don't have except for one specific ride that is Marvel based. So yeah, definitely not easy to understand. Still, this is kind of cool. you enjoy the ride. You basically it's a light cycle run. You just take off. You fly into the outside for a moment before going back in, and there's a lot of insanity down there. A lot of insanity. Really big recommendation for people who want to go on this ride, because you're never going to get tired of it. I guarantee it. Of course, they also have other rides too. They brought back the People Mover, which is kind of unexpected. It is a classic ride. And they did try to amp it up with other rides, with another ride, but I don't think it didn't work out well for them. Then, of course, we have the Tomorrowland Speedway, which is mostly race cars. So it doesn't gel with the Tron one, but hey, you gotta enjoy the classics. Am I right? Am I right? Of course, we have the entrance to Space Mountain right here. Then we have the Astro Orbiter up there. Oh, sorry. Now, this used to have been the Lilo's Great Escape, but they kind of removed it just for reasons that I can understand. I mean, it used to have been Alien Encounter, and that was too scary, so they decided to just tone it down to a child-friendly one. And down ahead we have the Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin, which later on in this channel I'm going to be showing you the MGM and the new land they've added since. Not going to tell you much, but you're going to be in for a surprise. Then, of course, back there is the Carousel of Progress. Still a good classic in and of itself, and still going on to this day. Don't know if they modified it or updated to the current generation. Though, if I were to guess, I would say it's just going to be nothing to be handled. And of course, last but not least, we have the Monsters Inc. Lab Floor. One of the unique ones out there. Really unique. And that's it for the toll. Oh, and there's also this Mr. Toad's Wild Ride awning right there. Still kind of bummed over the fact that it's not here in Disney World anymore. I mean, the only way you can get to Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is through Disneyland itself. So that's a bit of a pain in the ass. But hey, it's not the worst of worst. I should know. Still, that about do it for the tour. I've got to admit, this is a big improvement. Sure, they still have some of the familiar rides, but they have a few new ones left scattered about. And of course, the Tron Light Cycle Run, definitely one of the biggest, newest ones they have out there. Would I recommend it? Well, of course you have to recommend it. It's Walt Disney World. It's the Magic Kingdom. You gotta recommend something like this to the mix. Hell, right now they're gonna get ready for the Halloween event, which reminds me, I'm gonna have to get started on getting my costume set up and ready. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but give you a little hint. It's from a toy movie.
I did see that, yeah.
and it has that good song, "You Got a Friend in Me." I'm pretty sure you all know what I'm talking about, but hey, it's an enjoyable aspect. I might post up a picture of what the costume I'm wearing on either DeviantArt and Discord, but we shall see what happens. Let's get one down. Let's walk down to the Let's walk down to Main Street, since I didn't get a chance doing it before. Yeah. Now we get to Main Street. Now that everything's back to normal. Well, definitely has that good old nostalgia right here. And of course, being it's all set up for Halloween, definitely going to be something to check out. Let's get one good look at the castle. You gotta admit, no matter how young or old you are, you never get tired of Walt Disney World and the Magic Kingdom. So that's it for the tour. If you guys enjoy it, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you next time. Stay